So here come the players for the first women's singles semi-final. The Olympic champion, Li Shuirui from China, against the former world champion, Arachanok Intanon of Thailand. This a repeat of that magnificent World Championship final of 2013. There you can see from quarter-final stage, 6 different nations, and let's make mention of a first ever Super Series quarter-final for an Irish player. Chloe McGee, having been promoted from the qualifying, going through to the quarter-final. Magnificent achievement for her. 3 Chinese players, of course, at quarter-final stage, led by this lady, the world #1, Li Shuirui, looking for her 11th consecutive final in 11 tournaments played. Throughout 2014, she's played 9 previous tournaments. She's been in 9 finals, winning 4 of them. There is Chloe McGee in the quarter-final that I was mentioning. Congratulations to her, taking badminton for Irish players to a new level. So to the former world champion, 19-year-old Arachanok Intanon from Thailand. Down 2 places in the world ranking this week, down to number 7, although she has spent a total of 16 weeks as world number 2. Well, all of her matches in 2 straight games, and if you were with us yesterday, you will have seen an extraordinary match against the qualifier and the reigning world junior champion, Akane Yamaguchi, because Arachanok Intanon was a love 6 down in that opening game, 3-8 down, and then won 13 of the next 14 points to go 15-9 up. Well, I'm afraid that statistic, if you are a Thailand fan, is rather ominous. This is the 19th meeting between the 2 of them, and Li Shuirui having won 6 of the previous 8 encounters, including the last 2, last being in the final of the Indonesia Premier Super Series event, as you saw.
Ready to play?
Well, Michaela Benkova of the Czech Republic is our umpire for this. Dito of France, our service judge. Well, that World Championship final, when these 2 players met each other in Guangzhou in China last year, I think was one of the best matches I've ever witnessed. It really was superb. Well, the question is, can Li Shuirui keep this run of tournament finals going? 4 titles she's won, been 4 Super Series, Malaysia, Japan, Indonesia, and Denmark last week, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Arachanok Intanon, Thailand. On my left, Li Shuirui, China. Li Shuirui to serve, la ball, play.
So the semi-final of the women's singles gets underway. Just wide, the #1 seed, the Olympic champion. Don't waste a challenge on that first one, for goodness sake.
That was too late.
Oh, well, the umpire's saying it's too late. Surely you'd never risk one of your 2 only challenges on the very first point, and I saw it as out anyway. Would have been a wasted challenge, surely. Goodness me, players have got to learn about the tactics of the instant review and challenge system. Now, that said, I can remember not that long ago in the final of a certain ATP tournament, Novak Djokovic made a challenge on the very first point of the match against Roger Federer. He ended up winning the match, so he lost the opening set. And it's landed right in the corner. That's a super shot from the Olympic champion.
Service over 2-all.
Twice beaten finalist here in France. 2010, lost out to Wang Yihan in the final. 2011, lost to Wang Xin in the final. So 2011, incidentally, the last time that she contested the French Super Series. She was the #1 seed last year, was Li Shuirui, but withdrew before the tournament began. Just long. Well, we were all terribly concerned yesterday about Ratchanok Intanon. She took a stumble early on, landed heavily on her left knee. Oh, there's a challenge here.
Li Shuirui challenges called in.
From Li Shuirui. Shuttle was called in. And indeed it was. Yeah, that's a challenge wasted.
Challenge unsuccessful. Service 4-3. Play.
That one was long.
5-3. Six-3.
Carl apologises.
7-3.
I don't know why she apologises for an ace serve. Surely Li Shuirui must have been moving before the serve was struck. And the fault wasn't called. Well, that's extraordinary. I don't think I've ever seen an ace low serve in women's singles before. Not at this level.
8-3.
6 straight points. And after that challenge at 3-all, Li Shuirui really seems to have lost her focus. Oh, that's not good movement. I didn't like that. Overdone it. 7 straight points
9-3.
for Ratchanok Intanon.
Service over 4-9.
Oh, this semi-final yet to really ignite. Oh, super backhand. Well, it looks to me as if Li Shuai is struggling a little bit with her movement.
Service over, 10-6.
Yeah, she certainly is. Well, let's not take anything away from Intanon. She's the one we thought might be struggling with injury. Chen Jin, the world champion, won his gold medal in this very arena in 2010. Beat Taufik Hidayat in the final. Petapol and Trishuk. Short. Yeah, got what it deserved.
Service over, 7-11.
Oh, yes. Well, I can see some strapping down the right hamstring of Li Shuai. Of course, both these players competed at the recent Asian Games, then the Denmark Premier Super Series event last week.
Yes. Elle affronte sa compatriote de série numéro 2, CHN. Pour arbitrer ce match des USA pour
wide.
Umpire from United States of America, Intanon. L'Inde sera juge de service. Service judge from India, CHN Kulkarni.
Service over,
No, it was good judgment. It was three very, very nice punch clears earlier on in that rally from Li Shuai. Getting her opponent right to the back of the court, slightly off balance.
Service over, 14-10.
That's landed in.
Service over, 11-14.
Oh, finds the line. Now that's the one I would have challenged.
Service over, 15-11.
Oh, we won't see it from this angle. Yeah, it was a sidelining question, it wasn't the back line.
Service over, 12-15.
Oh, super. That is wonderful play from the Olympic champion, the world number one.
15.
First became world number one on the 20th of December 2012. Did Li Shuirui, which has been there ever since. Real indecision at the back of the court from Li Shuirui.
16-13.
Yeah, able to smile about it. Number 4 seed from Thailand, 4 points away from this opening game. But she's hit that long.
Service over, 14-17.
Oh, just wide. Oh, there's a challenge here from
Ratchanok. Challenge is called in.
I suspect that might be in vain.
Oh, called out, sorry.
Yeah, looking at that again, I'm certain that was out. But we'll let Hawkeye make the decision. Yep, out it was.
Challenge
So they each had a challenge and both been proved wrong.
15-17. Ratchanok, Intanon, 1 challenge remaining. Play.
Oh, that's nice backhand. Oh, and then the luck of the net cord for Li Shuirui.
17 all.
And she's back level. 6 of the last 8 points. Good fight back by the Olympic champion. And indeed, into the lead.
18,
Well, this is 5
17.
straight points. Good rally. Brilliant follow-up. Yeah. Make that 6 straight points now.
17.
Good intensity in that rally. And look at the follow-up, the smash straight down the line. And she knew that the reply had to be a straight block. And she moved in so quickly. (13-17) down. 7 straight points.
17.
And now 3 game point opportunities for Li Shuiwei. Lovely. Super touch. And the run is stopped, but then it had to be stopped.
18-20.
Otherwise, it was game over.
Game.
Second time of asking. And the Olympic champion showing why
First
she
game won
is the
by
world
Li
number one.
21-18.
18 minutes for 21-18. Having to come from behind. And Li Shuiwei must be mighty happy with that scoreline. The world champion must be wondering what on earth happened to him. She just needs a little more urgency in her style of play, I think. Intanon, she's got delightful movement, superb racket skills, easy, relaxed hitting of motion. Now, what's Chen Jin saying here? Something about fast into the deep corners, I'm sure, simply by his gestures.
Guard 1, 20 seconds. Guard 1, 20 seconds. Second game, love all, play.
So 1 game to the good, 21-18, having won 11 of the last 14 points.
Service over,
Li
1
Shuiwei.
love.
Three-time world junior champion, Intanon. World champion last year. But only 1 Super Series title. That was last year at
Service
the
over,
India
1-all.
event in Delhi. World Champion. Carolina
2-1.
Marin from Spain. She was the number 6 seed here, but couldn't make it. Pulled out of the tournament. And she too won a world title. Well, she hasn't won any Super Series events. They've only been in one final. And yet became world champion, beating this Chinese player on court at the moment, Li Shuirui, in Copenhagen a couple of months ago. Overdone it.
3-1. Li.
Badminton 17-18 pour parler de la thématique qui occupera ce créneau horaire sur le stand fédéral. C'est le badminton féminin qui est à l'honneur. Vous souhaitez en parler, échange, questions, réponses à retrouver sur le stand fédéral tout au long de cette année suite et puis un dernier créneau ensuite.
Yeah. Two acute angles. The first two, not going for power, look, just clipping over the shuttle, and again. Force the short lift, and that's when you can go for the outright winner. Yeah, well set up. Oh, nicely done, my goodness, that is a terrific angle.
3-all.
It's wide. She very nearly hit that, did Ratchanok.
Service over 4-all.
Perfect. Oh, goodness me, she couldn't really have walked over there and placed it any
Service
better.
over 5-3.
Delightful. I like that movement as well from Ratchanok deep into her forehand corner. That was nice. Tight spinning net shot doing the damage. This one here, look at that, and she's waiting at the net, knows it can't be lifted deep. Backhand goes long.
Service over 5-6.
That's wayward.
6-all.
Good defence. That backhand defence from Li Shuirui, absolutely extraordinary.
7-6.
Turning the shuttle. And there's the strapping on the left knee. We saw that little tumble yesterday. And it quarter-final against the qualifier Akane Yamaguchi. It was in the very, very early stages of the match when she went down.
8-6.
Four straight points for the Olympic champion. Yeah, it's landed in too.
9-6.
Oh, good guess. Yeah, good play from Li Shuai.
10-6.
Guessed on the defence coming down her forehand side, and she was right. Going wide. Oh, she's taken it. My goodness me.
11-6 interval.
So on a run of 7 straight points from 4-6 down, Li Shuai on the advantage, 11-6 at the mid-game interval. Well, to me, Intanon just has lost an awful lot of fitness. I don't think it's anything to do with that knee there. I think in general she's lost fitness since those World Championships last August in Guangzhou. Also seems to me to have lost her urgency in her style of play. She's always looked very relaxed in her hitting style, but I don't see that dogged determination that we've seen previously.
Moment. 11-6. Play.
So 7 straight points. But that goes long.
Service over. 7-11.
Brilliant. Well, apologises for the neck cord, but
Service over. 12-7.
she deserved her luck there, if indeed it was luck. Or was this practice skill? I'd say that's practice skill. You see, that's exactly what I'm alluding to just a moment ago. Still looks very relaxed in the hitting style, but look at the defensive qualities first of all, and then the determination to move round the head, take the shuttle early, and then play the smash. That's the sign of the urgency that I want to see more of from this young lady. Yeah, brilliant.
Service over. 13-9.
Oh, my goodness. How did she miss that?
14-9.
Absolute sitter for Intanon. And she stuffs it in the bottom of the net. That wasn't even close. It's gone long.
15-9.
Of the last 14 points again. Did that in the opening game, didn't she, Li Shuai? Oh, it's 12 or 15 points.
16-9.
Yeah, look how short that lift was. 4-6 down she was at one stage, Li Shuai.
17-9.
Yeah, and to me this is a fitness issue for Intanon. Can't keep her intensity simply because she hasn't got the stamina. 14 of the last 17 points now. Yeah. Final last hurrah from Intanon. Try and show what she's capable of. Yeah, like that. And the fans here in Paris trying to get behind the former world champion. Now the women's singles semi-final in progress, and it's an all-Chinese affair. And I know the fans here in France would love to see two nationalities in the final of the women's singles. But it looks unlikely now.
Service over, 19-11.
Two points away from an 11th consecutive final appearance in 11 tournaments played by the Olympic champion. And how fitting that the scoreline is 20-11.
Match point 11. Service over, 12-20.
Second match point opportunity for Li Shuai. Good net shot, short. Yep, second time of asking. And the Olympic champion and world #1, Li Shuai, of China. Waves to the fans here in the Stade de Coubertin. Tomorrow she will contest a third French Open final. Yet to win a title here. But this is a remarkable run. 10 tournaments now in 2014, 10 finals, and that's on the back of being in the final of the Super Series finals of 2013. There is confirmation that once again will be in the final. 21-18, 21-12, the margin of her victory in 36 minutes of play.
Intanon,